Good morning, everyone. I'm Dave. Welcome back to the wee hours where I suffer from periodic bouts of insomnia and play games to pass the time. We are back playing this gorgeous game, Echo. And last episode, well, it was largely tutorial. We learned some very basic commands like how to crouch and how to jump up on things and how to jump down on things. And we were basically blown away by the visually stunning aspect of this game. And as a heads up, if you happen to decide to play this, and so far I recommend that you do, play it with headphones on, because the depth of sound is really well done. The footfalls, I don't know how well it comes across without headphones on, but the footfalls are so wonderfully deep in that it genuinely sounds like I am in an enormous abandoned hall. So if you do play it, and I recommend that you do, put some headphones on, really get the quality of sound that this thing deserves. All right, let's see what we're supposed to be doing in the palace here. Oh, here's a hallway we can go down.
You were right about the palace. What's the plan now?
We get Foster back, and then we leave.
I was hoping for something more specific.
I suppose we're looking for some sort of apparatus like the one Gramps had.
Would that be the Soul Sucker?
I'll know it when I see it.
Even if you did find the thing, this place is dead. What mythic technology might be here is now useless.
We just need to power her up. Tell her that we're here. I can feel this is going to work out just fine.
I have no idea what a soul sucker is. I just know that whatever it is, I want it. So, shouting. Shouting is a command. Let's see what happens if we do this.
Hello?
We shout.
Anyone home?
That is pretty self-explanatory.
I'm down. There must be some sort of power below the halls.
Not quite sure why I need shouting as a command. Is that going to come up a lot? Are we going to be sort of, fooling people by throwing our voice or whatnot? We can go that way. We've got another staircase here. I know where the game is pointing me. I just kind of want to poke around and see what else is around here. It's a dead end. Okay, we'll go where the game is pointing us. I understand we're largely in a tutorial phase at this point. So we'll just kind of follow the sort of linear path the game has cut out for us. Can we shout some more?
Hello?
Yes, we can.
Hello?
Shouting. Is that your plan?
That is my plan. Yes, my plan is shouting. Shouting and crouching from a crouched position.
Hello?
Like that. I would be totally okay if I could run a little bit faster in this game. Not that I want to blow through the visuals. I don't. But and as we discussed last episode, is that me or is that a mirror? Is that me or is that a mirror? In this game, it could be either. Okay. As we discussed in the last episode, replay value in terms of having to go through this tutorial area very slowly. I would love to be able to sprint a little bit faster. I know sprinting does come up. That better be a mirror. This is actually the first look we're going to get at us. We've not been able to see a front-on view yet. And there I am. Looking good. The helmet could use a little work, but overall, I'm looking pretty badass. Oh, look at those effects. That is nice. That is just gorgeous. The lights with the mirror and the shadow behind. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Let's go find, hopefully there'll be something to fight. I wouldn't mind getting into some combat this episode, too. That would be sweet. We only got one chance to use our gun last time.
I recognize these. They look like the stone faces at the gates between the garden terraces.
And then computer voice dude shut our gun down. Not fair.
We called them gatekeepers. They were supposed to make us ponder if we were worthy to pass.
Oh, I'm worthy.
You're not getting through
You don't worry about that.
And this place is dead.
Alright, so there's nothing we can do with that right now. Apparently we need to power that up. Alright, let's just be a little sneaky here. Let's just see what's going on down here. Apparently we can jump down there. Can we jump? Here's a thought. Can we jump from basically anywhere? Yeah, it looks like it. Pretty much any of these... Yeah, I can pretty much jump from anywhere. Okay, that's good to know. It's not just one specific point that has the mechanic behind it. All right, well, let's go down. And my cell slowly starts to recharge. I only have the one full cell. I really would love to know how to get more or fill them up more. Got none of these gatekeeper things that we can't do anything with. Another one over there, another one over there. So my guess, just basic game logic, is one of the first things we're going to have to do is get the power on.
Voice.
It looks like a tuning fork.
Yes, obviously. The resourcefuls call them voices. Strike them and let the true tone interfere to find clarity and enlightenment.
Ah, of course.
Okay, let's hit the tuning fork. Sure. Anything gonna eat me if I hit the tuning fork? No? All looking pretty quiet around here? Alright.
What does that mean?
The suit detects a pattern to the sound, and the decryption is kicking in.
Okay, I guess we try it again? Sure. Ooh, I can vault. Okay. Don't know why I needed to do that, but it looked really badass. I'm going to strike and vault. I'm going to see what's down here, because the striking doesn't seem to be doing anything unless I've already done it. Maybe I've opened up a door or something. This place is huge. Absolutely huge. All right, well, I'm kind of being pointed in this direction, and that looks like there's a thing over there. Now, again, is that a mirror, or is that a clone of me? Because this could go either way. This could be either me checking myself out, or this could be our first taste of combat. Okay, I'm pretty confident that's a mirror. Pretty confident. Okay. What about you? This is the thing. The enemies are going to look exactly like me. So, filling the hall with mirrors is a really, really disturbing choice. Now, what do we got going on in here? Nothing I can do with you. Okay. Maybe I didn't strike the tuning fork enough. Let's just go... Well, no, because I'm really being pointed over here more than anything. Let me just check this hall out real quick, and then we'll go hit the tuning... Oh, another tuning fork. A different tuning fork. Okay. Neat.
It's definitely picking up something. I think they're pieces of a puzzle. We need more of them to find out what it is.
Great. Where do I go get more of them? Well, there was one in that room, so maybe there's a complementary room on the other side here. That would make a degree of sense. There is a complementary room, but no tuning fork in it. Another one maybe in here. No. Okay, no tuning forks to be had. None of these doors are going to open. Alright, well, let's see what's going on down here, then. This seems to be the next logical place to go. Betcha there's some more tuning forks down there. This game has got such a weird, spooky atmosphere. I feel like somebody's going to jump out and start throttling me at any moment. Any moment, something's going to go bad. But yeah, let's do this.
I I bet that's an activation mechanism for the door.
Okay, your guess is as good as mine, lady. Well, if it is, I don't know what to do with it. It kind of looks like I need to put a tuning fork in here. That seems like that would make a degree of sense. Is there one kicking around that isn't installed into something? Also, can I get back up there at any point? Maybe once these doors get open, I can get back up there. Because otherwise, I'm stuck here. Hope there weren't more tuning forks I was supposed to hit.
Foster is dead. Some things just cannot be undone. Think about it. If you could capture the souls of the dead in a cube, and then bring the person back to life, surely it would be a huge industry.
It's not like that. I know for a fact that he's in there.
I have wondered how you came to believe that. But I doubt that I'll agree with your reasoning. You resourcefuls are too far removed from reality to make sense. You've seen nothing but the bought and paid for fairy tale designed by your grandfather.
Well, the reality of my fairy tale upbringing was that it was all about this place. No, even before that, my genes. Gram spent centuries creating his resourcefuls, carefully picking potential from the gene pool. We were created to come here, and this feels very real to me.
So just so we're clear, when I slow to a walk like that, that's not me. The game is forcing me to slow to a walk so I can get through the dialogue between me and the computer voice dude. Again, as gorgeous as this game is, that's kind of a flaw, because if I came back here to replay that, I'd note I have a whole lot of slow time just of stuff I've already seen. And I'm just kind of assuming this is the right way to go. Let's try over here. I'm sort of being vaguely pointed in this direction a little bit. Is there another staircase over here? Yes.
Now, these I know. We had rings exactly like them in the gardens.
The suit detects a small gravity charge inside the scepter.
Oh, let's go get one.
Power the big door. The pedestal looks like the activation mechanism.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. I thought we're going to have to plug something into that thing. Yes, pick that up. And then can I speed this up a little by just vaulting over this? Can I just vault anywhere? Yeah, kind of. And then where did we want to go? We wanted to go... Well, darn it. I actually just got a little lost there. Find our way back to the other thing, and then put the thing in the thing, and then that should hopefully open up the door, where we'll probably find more things.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed that there were no other exits from this pit than the big door. How I hope the scepter will magically make it open.
It will work.
Must be nice always feeling that the world will act in your favor. It doesn't, though. My guess is that you will learn this momentarily.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to learn that momentarily, too. This is probably going to go horribly wrong.
Now, let's see.
Nothing. What a shock. Looks like you might be joining Foster after all, just not the way you imagined.
I don't get it. What Gramps did to hundreds of resourcefuls for this? I saw it the day I came to you. The subject lies down on a marble surface with a strange silver pattern. And the silver unfolds, pierces the skin, and slithers inside. In about half an hour, it consumes everything. And all that remains is an empty slab of marble and a newly formed cube.
No.
He called it the translation. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. We said it 1,000 times, never realizing. I didn't catch Foster's soul in a magical cube. He was dying, and I translated him.
You killed him. The fact that your grandfather did unspeakable things doesn't prove he was right? That Foster can come back? That's insane!
It was the only chance we had, and believe me, I'm good at chances. I gamble for a living, remember? That's how I stayed alive all these years after leaving the gardens.
Well, this time it didn't pan out. Look at you now.
You think I'm giving up?
Well, alrighty then.
Do you see that?
That's some useful information we gained.
The activation of the door must have triggered a chemiluminescent. Not uncommon for evacuation purposes.
So apparently the cube is a person, and I did that to them. That's ethically marginal, I would say. Apparently he was dying, and now he is on my back. Or at least I assume that's him. That's been the whole point of this, is we're going to bring this Foster person back to life. Okay. What are we going to do in this grand hall? My goodness, this place is huge. I'm pretty sure I'm being pointed in this direction. I hope I am. I know this place is huge. I just said that.
This hallway alone could easily house all the resourcefuls that ever were.
You finding anything here without coordinates would be a miracle. I compared the quarters you're in now with the overall structure of the planet. The palace is everywhere, all the way to the core. Huge sectors separated by the outside structures you were in.
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, we can jump down there, but... Well, first of all, I have no idea if I'll be able to get back up here. That's an important question. Because this does appear, at least at this point in the game, to be somewhat linear, and that you go down, you ain't getting back up. So I don't want to miss anything vital up here, but by the same token, this hall just seems to go on and on and on. It can't really go on and on and on. I mean, that's just not reasonable, is it? There's got to be some sort of invisible wall or something, right? There's got to be. It can't just be forever. Alrighty, just so we're clear about what just happened, I just walked way down that hall and then turned around and walked way down that hall. To the best of my knowledge, it is effectively infinite. I think it's just a respawning hallway that goes on forever. There's nothing down there that I can find. Feel free to correct me if you've played this game more than I have. And pretty much, I'm going to guarantee you, you have. If there's something at the end of one of these hallways, let me know. But for right now, I'm just going to take the most obvious route and find out what's down here. Because what it isn't is infinite hallway, or at least...
I'm getting some local increases in energy emission.
Know what it is?
Can't tell. It's not radiation. One of them is close to your location. I'll pin it to your HUD.
Oh, there we go. There's a decent quest marker. I certainly would never ask for a game to hold my hand, but it is nice to have a vague direction to be going in, just so I don't end up walking down an infinite hallway. Alright, what do we got going on in here? Oh, we've slowed to a walk again.
The old man. This place is spectacular.
Agreed.
Nothing but an infinite palace would suffice for you resourcefuls.
I wish you'd stop calling me a resourceful.
See, it is infinite.
I had the training,
I was right.
But I never bought into Gramps' vision. I never wanted any of this.
Yet here you are.
I was 6 the first time I ran away. I hiked for weeks to see what was beyond the gardens. When I finally reached the wall, Gramps was there waiting for me. There's nothing out there but people living like animals, fighting to please their immediate needs and desires. They have no ambition, no perspective. Why fight to get the best out of the little time you have on Earth when you could be fighting to have much more? He went on about the wonders of the palace, but he had already lost me. All I could hear was the blood rushing in my veins. I wanted that. To fight for the here and now. I decided that I would do whatever it took to make that happen. So I went back with him, to follow the training, figuring I'd need it to get away. And I was good. He called me his prize. Before the turn, I ran, just shy of 15. I've been out for 7 years now. Not really what you'd call a running away from home excursion.
Not really, no.
London, you've got to believe me. Foster was a bloody mess and wouldn't have made it out alive. None of us would if I tried to escape with him like that.
He gave you the lighter, so he must have wanted me to take you here. But he would never buy into your grandfather's delusions. It's so far-fetched it almost makes me sick.
Alright, I'll check that area out in a little bit, but let's see if we can actually make it to the quest. I assume I'm not going to be able to get through this door. If this is indeed a door, which it apparently is not. So, working our way around, it looks like we're going to have to go down here. And even if I don't have to go down here, I want to do it anyway, because I jump like a badass. This looks promising and important. This looks like a thing that I'm going to have to be...
Is that a throne?
It is a throne, dang. That's a throne and a half. Oh, wait, can I do something with it? I can get on it. Yay! Oh, that did a thing. I didn't know that was going to happen. That's cool. Okay. Sit on the throne, open a door. Alrighty. Oh, that's probably less good. That's probably less good.
This must be it.
But what is it? Clearly it's it. But what is it? Are we going to resurrect the guy who's hanging out in a cube on my back? Because I can't imagine he's going to be super helpful right now. Or indeed, possibly very nice to us. And isn't that the place where we turned him into a cube?
That's exactly like the thing that made the cube.
Yeah, that's the cube making thing. Let's not make ourselves into a cube. Is there a reverse button on the cube making thing?
Something's not right.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm picking up a whole load of anomalies.
Well, this can't end well. No, this seems bad. This seems like we've done a bad thing with the cube. Probably just should have stayed at home, not brought the cube to the weird palace planet.
London? Foster?
Weird lights, thumpy music, cube machine's broken. This cannot possibly end well for us.
Foster? Are you doing this?
Ben, I thought I lost you. Massive power surges are blazing through the outside structures. And the gravity clouding nearly tore me apart.
She's waking up.
More like malfunctioning. If those reaction veins cross... Wait, what's that? Something's wrong with your HUD.
I think it's the cube telling me where to go. It happened when I put it on my back.
Unlikely. The suit is hard-coded, and all blocks capped to the minimum. No room for adding to or altering the code.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you there, because I got a whole bunch of things on my HUD now. I think somebody's altered the code. I think clearly somebody has altered the code. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say we did a bad thing when we put the cube into the cube machine and broke the cube machine, and now all the lights are on and the music is weird, and we've got all sorts of things malfunctioning in our suit. I'm going to say things are going to take a turn for the worse very quickly. So with that, we'll call it apart, and we'll pick it up again next time. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time.